Welcome back to the Hotshot Haven, man. It's episode 4, Rescuing the Load. Hey, if you remember last couple episodes, man, we had a bad axle. Only thing I could think of when I tried to fix it and it ended up getting screwed up is to go to Gator, man, where they actually make my trailer get an axle. Well, we were thoroughly disappointed after driving 3.5, 4 hours, and he told us that they don't have any more axles. Now, I spent Saturday getting a forklift and another truck coming, and we see a little daylight, but things are never what they seem. Next on the Hotshot Haven. Hey, don't forget to check us out on IG, Noble Enterprise LLC. Hey, you can see more pictures, more things going on with the whole Noble Enterprise family. And let's not forget those 1-hour consultations, man. They really been helping people, and yeah, they lit. But at the same time, don't forget, check the descriptions below for RTS Financial for the fuel card and factory needs. Also, tabs, 1-hour funding, man, with the Roadside assistance and other programs like that. And please like, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's kick it off, y'all. Hey, it's Sunday morning. I got one day to get all this stuff started to get dropped off, beginning in Alabama. So we started out early that morning. I arranged for the forklift to be there at 8 o'clock. But before the forklift came, I was awakened by, hey, my guy, Mississippi Black. Y'all know Mississippi Black. But at the same time, hey, he came, he was in position, and moments later, here comes the forklift. Guy drops the forklift off, and now I have the task of getting all this stuff out the trailer. Now, out of all 3 items, 2 of them I'm totally not concerned about, because the long piece in the front, it only weighs about 300 pounds, and the pallet with the small piece that's tarped, it weighs 2,500 pounds, but it's centered on the pallet. There's no reason to think that it's gonna fall off. But we got these axles to deal with. Now, if you know about low air leaf, this is an 8 bag system right here, and if the system is not attached to a frame, which there's no frame on here, those arms, bags, and axles are flimsy, so they kind of put it on a pallet, but it doesn't fit on the pallet right. So what we did was, hey, we unloaded the first 2 items. That was pretty easy. I got that on out of the way. And then a gentleman in the parking lot, you can see him in the video, in the blue shirt, he came over and gave us some assistance. He was pulling a wide load, and he's a flatbed operator, step deck operator, so he came to give us some assistance. And we ended up chaining that axle to the forklift and picking it up, driving the truck away from under it, and positioning the other truck basically beside and underneath it so we could load it on. And we got it on. Then we have another problem to contend with, because
this shit don't stop.
This load is moving. Got completed by 10:30 in the morning. And with that being said, it's only a 5.5 hour drive to going and putting these trailers up. It gives you enough time to do a reset, which is 10 hours, get back up at 3 o'clock and start doing my drops like nothing else happened. But we gotta do that 5.5 hours. And man, when I tell you, it was a long 5.5 hours, man. Hey, we got out there, we rode well for a while. We really didn't have much time to spare, and all of a sudden, catastrophe happened, man. Straight calamity, man. When I tell y'all, it wasn't nothing nice, man. I got a crazy vibration in the front, in the steering wheel of the truck, and it felt like the truck actually wanted to walk away and go off the road for a second there. I caught an off ramp, pulled it over, got up under there with my gloves on, and actually bumped my arm against the drive shaft, the front drive shaft. It was so hot, it immediately burned the skin off my arm. It was some crazy shit. I took my time and grabbed the drive shaft and shook it, and there was about 3/4 of an inch of play in it, and I looked at the U-joint, it was gone, y'all. Hey, no time to waste. I grabbed that impact wrench, extension, and a 15 millimeter, got under there, disconnected the 4 bolts, took the 4 bolts out, disconnected the drive shaft, and bungee corded it twice, 2 different bungee cords to a control arm that moves. It will pivot with it, and everything is fine. I get back in the truck, we continue on, and we get on back on the highway and start making progress. Now, hey, these some adverse conditions, man. It's to the point where there's plenty of times throughout this whole thing you can say, hey man, I'm done, man. It's this a little bit too much, but that ain't what we doing. And you gonna come to see as episode 5 comes in that, man, we got a lot of problems solved, a lot of stuff going on, but it still ain't over, man. Bad stuff keep happening, y'all, man. I don't know what's going on, but get what? We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with the punch. We're gonna bob and weave, and get what? We're gonna come out on top. And y'all just gotta look forward to episode 5 and see what happens as we get this load saved, man. We gotta rescue this thing, man. And at the same time, we fighting against a lot of odds. Hey, next on the Hotshot, hey, oh shit.